Bam! Alright, it's... After a year, it has finally been completed. As you can see, I finally decided to decorate my sketchbooks. I put a bunch of wonderful stickers in here. So here we go. Okay, so here is the evolution of my Halloween costumes. So, when I was 5 years old, I would always be a vampire with my plastic orange jack-o'-lantern candy bucket. And then when I was 8 years old, I was a Slim Jim. This was one of the worst costumes because the costume didn't fit me, and it was the worst looking costume. I did not choose this. My mom wanted me to wear it. And then, I believe it was 12 years old, I remember being a TV man. And then from there, I was Jack Skeleton, I was a Plague Doctor, I was a homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist, and then I was a Scarecrow, I was a Bandito, I was some Biohazard boy, and then last year I was a Scarecrow, if any of you remember. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of allergies, so I don't know if I sound different, but, yeah. But anyways, I was that. This year I'm going to be a bishop. I'm going to be more of like a black mage bishop. So here's some drawings of a musician known as OK Doomer. He makes post-punk drawings and doodles I did here. Drawings of Vincent, my OC, and then some poses here. Yeah, nothing too much. More poses here. Yeah. And, and then here's some more poses that I copied off from Pinterest. So, yeah. More poses. Here, I copied off from Pinterest, so... And then here's my boy, Chipper, eating a burger. I did digitalize this one. There was supposed to be another drawing here, but I digitalized it instead. Yeah. Now, this one, I did it, I guess I did this before I got the sketchbook. This one I did it in a different sketchbook, but, I decided to just, tear it off and post it here, because that other sketchbook where I did it from, I just started using it as my notebook. And, so yeah. And here's my favorite character, Tasu. Here I did his little concept sheet, and there he is. I love the design. I'm so far happy with his design here. Yeah. And, yeah, this guy loves to stick out his tongue. He's like some sort of fox ninja here. Yeah, and then here I did some sketches, some, anatomy studies on how to draw torsos. Yeah, I found a very, easy way to help me visualize torsos in different angles. Here's some more, actually. More torsos, but this time I made them 3D, and then I tried to add some detail to it. Yeah, it really helped me a lot. Here's some more sketches, drawing, I don't know, poses here, I guess, but half-body poses. Here's Chipper with his big, great smile. He has short hair. Yeah, this was the time when I was going to draw him with short hair. So yeah, and then here's some more, sketches of me. Well, kind of like my, persona. My little avatar. And, yeah, here I am. And, yeah, this is my profile picture now, which I need to change it. because I think it's been like months that needs to be changed. Here's where I've been practicing on drawing like hands. Because like I think hands are still like the struggle for me. Like I can draw the body like very well except for the hands. That I usually like make the character hide their hands by putting them in their pockets or whatever, because like I still don't have like the courage to like draw hands. So I found this way of doing it. I'm still working on it. And here's the illustration I did on my spring break stream. If any of you like watched that, were there. I know it was like I feel like it was like a very low quality stream, but I've improved on that. But yeah, here's the full color pencil illustration of Toxie holding a butterfly and enjoying nature. Some more junk here. There's my characters, and I've been practicing watercolor here, just laying out the colors. Some more headshots of my characters. Here's the mini faces of Chipper. Yeah, at this point was when I decided to give him short hair, but like he looked good in short hair. But later on I decided to change him back to like the slightly longer hair, because I don't know, the short hair wasn't really working out later on. Yeah, here's Vincent and some more just headshot sketches, I guess. Yep. Here's more headshot sketches. Here's another character named Lucid. Here's Vincent again. Yeah, all this is done in like ballpoint pen. So the next few pages are drawings of like knight helmets. I love knights, and so I decided to draw some like knight helmets that I like. And the ones that are like highlighted are the ones that I like better. So yeah, here's some more knight helmets I drew. Yep, pretty cool. I love this one. But yeah, I was going to make a knight character here for Lucid. Everything looks good so far. Alright, and so we move on to these two small little illustrations. I drew this digital, except this one. Yeah. So, yeah, there's Chipper and his little babies. And I did a little teaser here, but not gonna show it. Yeah. And then I decided to draw a bishop. So, a little bishop mage character, like, yeah, white mage bishop character. And I was like experimenting with his designs and all, and this is how, pretty much this is like the final result. And this is pretty much how my costume is gonna look like. And I can't wait because I'm like already designing it. But yeah, except it's gonna be black, like in black clothing. This is another illustration of Alice, except it's like my own version of Alice here. And here's Chipper again. You get to learn the anatomy of Chipper. He has white teeth to show his big smile. He has a big chest because he has a big heart. And big arms to hold and protect his precious friends. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, much better. I had to blow my nose. Like I said, I have allergies. So anyways, yeah, that's my good boy Chipper here. Here is a Lucid again. Been drawing him, just trying to test him out. And then we get to another character of mine here, Xander. Yeah, Xander is also an aberrant, like most of my characters, and Xander Payne. So, yep, he's technically a human voodoo doll. As you can see, he's like ready to strike you with his knife, and he does carry around first aid kit because apparently, like, even though he doesn't feel pain, like, his body still bleeds, and yep. And then in the back, I think I drew, like, poses of him and stuff, so yeah. This one, I was trying to, like, use water marker and color pencils, and this does not look good. I digitalized this, which I wasn't very happy with. Yeah, this doesn't look good. You can not barely see their faces very well. I guess this should be like my new profile picture. I mean, but yeah, in case when my time comes and I die, this is how I want to be buried, in a bed full of yellow flowers. I'm sure some of you recognize this. Yeah, I digitalized this, and this was actually my first attempt in making comics, actually. Yeah, a lot of people liked it, and I was very happy with it. So yeah, I just did this just to, like, this is not an official scene, but I just wanted to test it out to see, like, how it looks like if I made, like, full completed comics with my style, and it turned out pretty good. Here's like one of my favorite pages. This is when I actually began testing Copic marker with Prismacolor pencils, and yeah, I am extremely satisfied with the results here. Some of you may notice that I do post these on my Instagram story, and yeah, these turned out pretty great. Here's Chipper again. This is the time when I finally decided just to give him, like, just to go back to his slightly longer hair that makes him look like Jacksepticeye, because the short hair, I was like, throughout the months I was like beginning not to like it. So yeah, Chipper's just going through a phase there. More Chipper, and what's underneath here are some horribly, just horribly designed sketches of Chipper that, like, just doesn't look good to me. We're not gonna look at that one either. They hurt my eyes. Yeah, here's another. This is one of my favorite pages in this sketchbook, where I I drew like 4 different towns, each from, like, representing a day of time. We have Nocturne Town being midnight, Daytown being noon, Sunset Town being like dusk, and then I don't know what I call this town, but this town, like, represents daylight, like morning. But yeah, and again, I did all these 4 little drawings with Copic and color pencil, and I am extremely satisfied. Now, here comes my favorite page of all in this sketchbook. This is when I actually began putting the Copic and color pencil to the test. So here we have Tasu and his clones playing video games and being like a very messy and lazy fox man. Yeah, I did digitalize this, and here he is waking up from his sleep. And here he is again, and this is also, like, probably has to be one of my favorites because of how good it looks. But yeah, and here's my other characters in the bath, like either coming, I guess, yeah, like coming out of the bath or shower or whatever. Well, they're actually both, well, them two, they take showers. Tasu takes a bath, actually, but yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorites, and I really enjoyed this. Ah, yes, and here's a collaboration, I guess, yeah, it was pretty much like a collaboration I did with a buddy of mine that I like befriended a few months ago. That's his username. These are his characters. Well, I mean, this is his OC here, Ricardo, and he's like manly holding Darren's hand. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce his username, but he goes by Sam. He's a pretty cool guy. If you all like handsome OCs, then you should check him out, because I feel like he's the sanctuary of handsome dudes. And this is Chipper and Vincent getting in a very brutal fight. Yep, this is pretty cool. Here's a page spread of Dr. Toxie. I guess some of you remember I did like an early morning stream of this, and I did digitalize this too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still very happy with this. Here's another page that I'm planning on like digitalizing, as in like doing it digital. Yeah, by this point now, I like draw the line art like traditional, and then scan it and do the coloring digitally now. Yeah, the reason why for this is because there wasn't enough room, and some of the placement of the characters are like weren't really where I wanted them to, so I'll just fix that through the Sketchbook app and then color it, and then like finish the whole drawing from there. Here's another piece that I digitalized as well. And then here's some more of like my handsome OCs here. Yeah, I just finished this page today. Yeah, it's all flat color. It's all of my OCs working out, getting physical. Yep. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, here's Chipper doing some jogging and sprinting. Then we have Darren lifting weights and wiping off the sweat from his body. Vincent's sweating crazy, doing pull-ups and push-ups, and then we have Tasu here practicing his karate kicks. Yeah, I'm very happy with this pose that I did here, and this one too. Okay, so here is when I was like practicing how to do like a glow effect with my Copics and color pencils. Well, most of these didn't really satisfy me. Yeah, it was like I spent a lot of time on these. The last two pages, I guess you could say I got a little lazy, so I just decided to leave them as line art and then color them digitally like later. Hopefully doesn't take too long, but yeah, I've already scanned them, so this is gonna be my desktop background. As you can see, right now I have this as my desktop background, but I'll change it soon when I get done with this piece. And then as for the last piece, Happy Halloween, and here we have my 5 main OCs in their traditional vintage Halloween costume. Yep, here we are. Yeah, that's supposed to be Chipper. He's supposed to be like a pumpkin man, and as you can see, he has like his bag wide open, ready for candy. And that's supposed to be Miguel, who's like a ghost, and Vincent a skeleton, Catalina witch, and Hickory a vampire. Well, like, comparing to the last sketchbooks I did, like, this one, I at least tried to, like, fill out the page as much as I can. I'm taking this out. I tried to fill out the pages as much as I can. And, because, like, like last time, like my last sketchbooks, like I would just draw a character left in like a blank, empty like space on the page, and like it just looked really boring. But no, this time I actually decided to push the boundaries and like start adding start adding more stuff on each page and trying to fill them out. So yeah, this is why this is like my favorite sketchbook, and I am really proud of myself. So yeah, thank y'all very much. I hope you enjoy and have a nice day.